Haaland with a hattie.
Oh my god. Will he ever stop?
I thought the break between games would just like let that smooth over, but
Yeah. I'd forgotten about it.
Dude, 4 goals, 2 game weeks. Oh, I'm just frothing right now. Frothing.
Yeah. But you're still like 100 points behind, aren't you?
100 points behind what?
The leader.
Nah, like 40 points.
Oh, 40. Oh,
Or maybe it's 50. Hang on. Let me look. I'm guessing that. Anyway, how we doing, boys? Welcome back to Draft Boys.
the FPL podcast about draft content.
Yeah, we just forgot why we were here. We just had a little Haaland moment.
having a little break.
I'm having a little Haaland moment. How are you guys?
Yeah, I'm good.
I did notice a hand disappeared off the table, so I'm just watching you.
I'm jerking off.
There we go.
Miles, I noticed you're a little tan.
I am golden.
Golden.
I've been on holiday, lapping it up.
Lapping it up. Yeah.
Lapping it up.
Literally
It's my
lapping.
birthday.
Well, you're both pretty golden at the moment. You had a little holiday too, buddy.
Yeah, I did. Just
Yeah.
quick, just run up the coast.
Quick up the coast.
Yeah, it was beautiful though.
Yeah.
It was a lot of sun. A lot of sun.
Cracker.
Spent a lot of time under my cool cabana tent. Though. I'm really one of those
Yeah.
douchebags.
Yep.
Literally like building
It's a sea,
like
isn't
gazebo city.
Yeah.
Well, luckily, like you go up the coast, the beaches are so quiet up there. Like even on a busy day.
Totally.
And I'm out there, I'm like, oh, where do we pull up? Like you can literally have probably almost like 50 meters either side of you, wherever you want to be.
Yeah.
And you're just like, oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
Dog on the beach.
Is that your
happy
excuse to
days.
get a bit of separation from the fam, or
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
You guys sit down
So
there.
you're 50 meters that way, I'm 50 meters. And I'm going to read my book. I don't want to hear you guys. I'm going to crank my music so I can't hear you. But yeah, no, it's lovely. It's lovely. So we obviously, I think we missed a game week somewhere in there.
Yeah, we missed a
Since
pod
our
and then
last
it's
pod.
been a little break as well.
Yeah, there was it was a well-timed break because I think Miles was away during that. So it was good. But yeah, boys, how'd you do last game week? What are the points looking like?
I'll roll back through the history books.
I feel like
Can't
I
even-
crushed it. I've got to be top. I got 50.
I got 60, bro.
Oh,
I got 51.
fuck. I'll go
Dude,
first.
you suck at this podcast.
50 points from my boy Bowen. 16. On my bench.
yeah.
He came on.
Oh, he's on your bench?
He was.
Oh, no.
Dude, I was
Came on.
so
Couldn't
happy
he
when I saw
fucking
he was on
stay
your
there?
bench, and then I saw who didn't play.
Cancelo.
Oh, Cancelo.
Can't believe
Coming
that.
through for you,
Got away
dude.
with it.
Fresh off the press.
Martinez, I picked him up. Emmy, back from the World Cup.
Yep.
He got me 10 points.
Oh, you picked up fucking...
Yeah, I thought
I nearly did.
I thought he was free. Saw he was free. I was like, "Fuck yeah, let's go, Emmy." And then Mahrez just been so consistent for me. So yeah, Perisic with a cleanie.
Nice, nice. Well, Heat, I think
juicy.
you're next, buddy.
yeah, next by one. That's probably the highest score, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
highest low score.
That's why I thought I
Yeah.
crushed.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good results this week. But there were some doubles, though.
There were some doubles.
a
yeah.
few doubles. I had 51 this
wasn't-
week.
Oh, no, it wasn't. the
Crushed
doubles.
me.
Sorry. Never
Crushed you, yeah. Key highlight is my boy Matoma.
Mm.
Oh,
Absolutely smashing it.
I'm so mad about that.
I'm more mad.
Like, because that was the week all those double game weeks were coming.
Yeah.
And I was like, all for the doubles. I'm like, oh, double, double, double. None of them paid off. I should have just gone for good players.
Yeah.
You must be happy with that.
I'm very happy. And the fact that he's, doing well outside of Prem as well, FA Cup is very helpful. And then my Arsenal boys are just killing it. Saka and Odegaard
Yeah,
rising
so
up the ranks in the midfield, and then a few cleanies from Edison, Badashil, and Byrne.
Badia Shield was like, it is a good pickup now. I think it was slightly risky to begin with. Not risky, but like, wasn't like a guarantee. But now I'm like starting to look at him in the defense, and we've looked better. The 2 games that he's played, I think he's played 2 games. He's looked,
Yeah, a bit of FOMO there.
yeah, I'm definitely like, oh, I kind of want to know that.
We'll see what happens.
Chelsea on the up, just saying.
I think so. I really, I'm very skeptical about Chelsea,
I know, I am too. But
but I feel it.
there's something happening.
Yeah.
I feel like you're more up in terms of like the watch list for, financial fair play, not actually the Premier League.
No,
Like,
do you know how we're getting through it?
Yeah, fucking
These long-term
under-
contracts.
Well, have you heard about that? Apparently, they've changed the rules. They can't give 7 years anymore. They've made a ruling that's got to be 5 years.
But we've just done it. We've
I
done
know,
an
but I think
eight-year-
it's only just come in.
Oh,
or
they've
something.
because they've seen Chelsea
Yeah.
doing it. They're like, oh shit, blue ball,
Yeah,
blue
I
ball.
heard something about it. So.
Yeah.
Oh
But
wow.
I don't understand how that still helps though, because you're spreading the
Yeah.
payments of the transfer
So the
fee over
Madurk
7
thing,
years.
it's like it's 80 million, but it's over 8.5
Oh,
years.
8
So it's only
years.
costing us like 8.5, 9 million a year on FFP. It's genius if it works out, but if the players flop, we're going to be like
You're paying for
relegation
people
scraps,
you've probably
like in
sold.
5 years.
We've been paying for people you sold 4 years ago potentially.
Yeah.
Kind of sucks for the
Hectic.
receiving club to like not get that chunk up front.
Yeah. But I feel like Chelsea have such a loophole because they own so many players everywhere that when that starts to crush down on them, they can just start selling.
Oh, we'll just sell off, mate. We're basically
It sounds like you're a fucking mafia.
We're a
own
farm.
Them. We own them. We're paying on the under the table.
we sell them like they're stocks, man. They just keep rising and we keep selling. It's fine.
mate.
It's a buyer's market. Okay.
Yeah,
Drum roll, please.
stock markets are boring for big football owners now. It's just like let's just play with players.
Yeah.
just sell them and buy them. It's like
They're just pawns, man.
All right, let's,
All right.
let's hear about
60 points here, boys.
Big
I'm rising back
dog.
up the ranks.
big wig hotline.
Get your
Look.
big cock out.
Mate, I just sugar douche.
no, he's already finished. He can't bring
Yeah, so look, defense was solid. Robertson with a rare clean sheet. Loved that. Then Pope and Shah, another one. They're my go-to. Then, yeah, really nothing from my midfield. They're pretty flat at the moment. But then my forwards came through. Haaland with a hattie, baby, 17 points. Nketiah, is that pickup of the season, maybe?
It could be.
Like,
If it
could
carries
be.
on.
well, look, actually, the numbers aren't amazing, but they're definitely, there's some strength
He's
there.
got 4.
Yeah,
But if you look at the fixtures they've played, right? They played West Ham, Brighton, Newcastle, Tottenham, United. The only times he's blanked were against Newcastle, what best defense in the league, basically, and Tottenham. So he's got like 6, 8, 13. Yeah, I'm happy.
I think if he stays this consistent, you've got an argument there.
I love to argue. Anyway, yeah, that rounds me out at 60. Lloris on the bench with 9 points.
Wow.
Pope he had 6. You can't
Oh,
not play
yeah.
Pope. Anyway, so yeah, that's it, boys.
Cool.
Should we do snack chat?
Yeah.
All right. Miles is on Snack
snacks.
Chat this week. We haven't introed Snack Chat in a while. So just any new listeners out there, it's our little snack that we have and a beverage. One of us brings it each week and the other two rate it.
And possibly berate.
I think it's quite often we berate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think you'll be berating.
Actually, we've been too nice lately.
Yeah, be hard if you can.
Oh, I'm always hard.
Okay.
Especially after a Haaland hattie.
I don't think it's going to be possible because, boys, I wanted to get wasted tonight.
Oh, shit.
So I just start with some shots.
Oh, my God. Love the shot glasses.
What is it?
You can tell me, Boydie.
That's tequila.
Oh, definitely.
What tequila? I don't know. That makes me scary. Makes me scary.
Makes you scary.
It makes me feel. I haven't even drunk it yet.
I'm using shot glasses from Waite's wedding.
Oh, I love it.
Worth the wait.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I got to get you some.
I've lost mine.
No,
yeah.
you didn't get them. I've got it.
Oh, okay,
I
thank
took
you.
multiples.
Anyway, we'll talk about that
Good
later.
on you.
Oh, Jesus. What was that? What tequila was that?
It's like Algo or Al. I'll show you it later. I've really liked it.
delicious.
And for the drink,
So that wasn't the drink.
no,
That was just a little
that was just
aperitif.
Yeah, I thought we'll just get a bit lively. We haven't been together in a while.
Yeah, I love it.
This is tequila soda
Ooh.
with heaps of lemon and lime, fresh squeezed.
It looks
Love
like a
that.
summer treat right
Yeah, it
now.
does.
This is my new drink.
Okay. Oh, wait. Hito, you didn't
Oh,
touch my
I thought I got
glass.
some, sorry.
Jesus, that's
It looks very summery and
tell me what you
refreshing.
think.
It's been humid as fucking Sydney lately. So
Oh,
this is
my God.
perfect.
That's dangerous.
It's so dangerous. Tequila soda, fresh lime, fresh lemon, lots of ice.
It's basically a mojito if you add a bit of mint and
Yeah.
some sugar.
Yeah, it's really nice.
and if you've got crushed ice, it's the best. I didn't crush my ice today, but if you've got one of those machines,
Oh, be amazing.
yeah, it's so good.
Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of soda water generally.
No, me neither.
But this is like very refreshing.
Thank you.
I'm going to give you
Yeah.
a 7.5.
Thank you.
I need a little sweetness because I'm not sweet enough already.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you're a real cunt.
I don't think I drink this as it is. So for that reason,
What, you
I
just put a
am
bit
going to
of
be harsh.
Sugar, brown sugar or something in it?
Yeah, maybe, and muddle some mint. Just
Simple-
to really
little
flare it
simple
up. Yeah, a little simple syrup.
Yeah.
Well, no, maybe I'd go mojito style and just like put the sugar in there, muddle up the mint leaves, and then fucking pop that in there, and then you'd have a pretty good time.
Next wafts, I'm going to
Yeah.
get that out.
All right. Now, what do we got for a snack?
And for the snack, it's an Oreo, but it's a cinnamon bun double stuffed Oreo.
Whoa.
Okay.
Whoa.
Look how thick they look,
They're-
boys.
I'll be honest. I'm a traditionalist.
Me too.
So I like when they fuck with Tim Tams, I'm always like, nah, I'm
Yeah.
a Reggies. So I'm curious about this.
Let's just try and
Cinnamon?
think that they're their own biscuit. Let's not
Okay.
think about them being an
My eyes are
Oreo.
closed. My eyes are closed. We should have done a blind taste test.
Yeah.
No bias.
Wow. I should have put them in a fucking bowl. Yeah. Next time.
They're really,
Say Oreo.
I really like them. They're very delicious. The creaminess, the hint
Hey,
of the cinnamon.
Oh shit, that's good.
they're better than
Yeah.
I thought. I thought they were going to be lame.
They're well balanced.
Yeah, that's a perfect way to describe it.
Yeah.
Very well balanced.
Yeah, it's like they got two halves. It's perfectly balanced.
Yeah.
It's like a wheel.
Holy
Oreos,
shit.
baby.
You are taking these away from me at the end of this.
Yeah, that's dangerous.
Luckily, it's a small pack.
Okay, I'm gonna go with. That's an 8.2 for me.
I'm going to give you a 7.9.
I'm going to rate myself 8.4.
Ooh. Let the record show that rating doesn't count. That rating will be stricken.
We're stricken from the record.
Wow.
All right, well,
Noted.
that was successful. Delicious. Thanks, mate.
No worries.
So
Let's talk football.
I saw football. Sorry, it's the tequila. I'm not quite focused in. All right, Arsenal versus United.
Wow.
That's our first game for this week. Look, that was a good game. 3-2. Arsenal won 3-2. Man, Nketiah with a double. That's right. Sorry, I'm refreshing my own memory here when I took these notes.
Feels like a year ago, right?
I know. What a great run back post.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Great
ball in
headed
from,
finish.
I think that one was Odegaard, right?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
And then Saka with that stunner from range. Oh my God.
He almost had another one.
Curls
as
it
well.
back post.
Yeah,
Like
did.
identicals.
And then Eddie comes in with the brace, flick on finish. And that was
Yeah.
in the last minutes. I didn't even talk about the
Oh, no,
United
sorry,
goals.
that was from an Odegaard shot.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I'm getting that mixed up. Yeah, that was bless you.
What about Rashford, boys?
Dude, Rashi is probably one of the most informed players since World Cup, right? It's
Since-
crazy.
Yeah.
No, yeah, definitely he is.
Did you see that meme the other day? And it's like Gareth and like his assistant, and it's like the assistant's like whispering to him, and it's just the meme being like, "You only played Rashford for 8 minutes during the World Cup."
yeah.
That's what fired him up.
Oh
He
my God.
scored-
Is that real?
He scored every week but 2 weeks ago since the World Cup.
He's been phenomenal.
Yeah, that's a run.
And you're looking now, this upcoming game week, they've got a double.
Palace and Leeds.
Yeah,
good
fucking
double, isn't it?
United.
And then they've got Leeds the week after.
It's a great
United look sexy as an option right now. All players should be grabbed or nabbed.
Yeah.
Whatever you want.
There's only a little bit of concern that Ericsson is potentially out with a serious injury.
I don't know anything about this. Tell me about it. What is it?
FA
Well,
Cup.
apparently
just
in the
making up
FA
fake
Cup,
news?
He's apparently had a really serious looking injury in the FA Cup. It's still TBC, but there's talk of United like panic entering the deadline day.
Panic
Manic,
buying.
yeah, for cover. So
Well,
I don't know how
Chelsea's
that's
got a
gonna
few
influence
players for
that
up
control.
for sale.
Yeah, take Jorginho off our hands.
We create a bidding war with Jorginho with Arsenal
Pulisic, Ziyech.
We'll get to that later.
Yeah.
everywhere.
Okay, wait. Cutting back. A start for Wout Weghorst.
Weggy.
Yeah,
Weggy.
Straight in.
Yeah.
Weggy boy.
And I think
Would you
this
be
one's
tempted by him?
interesting. Yeah, because of it was a Martial injury, isn't it? And Ronaldo's gone. That's
might-
what he was bought for.
Is he going to start up there?
Why wouldn't he?
I kind of like it
Yeah.
because he's huge. He's a massive target
boy.
man. Hopefully, he's quite good at his hold-up play there. Can't really remember. He was at Burnley, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
And that's where he
Burnley
came
for
from
one
as
season,
well.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. I just think it's really interesting for a punt. This is the perfect week to take a punt on him
Well, he
because
also
he's got a double.
And he also scored in the League Cup
There you go.
a couple of days ago.
It's a United team in form, especially like scoring goals. Rashford has been doing the majority of that for them, but
If he's in and around that attacking threat,
Yeah.
it's
I like it. I think anyone should be taking that risk unless you have Mitrovic and Nketiah and Haaland.
There's always a
It's just
striker to burn.
What are you going to do?
What do you do with that? Okay, let's talk about it. Rashi, that goal.
Yeah.
Unstoppable.
It's just like great hit from range, goes near post, but it's just a vintage Rashi finish.
Yeah,
like,
low, hey, with the bounce.
yeah, he loves that. And it's not necessarily flashy, but it is.
Yeah. He
You know
doesn't
what
often
a-
hit top bins.
No.
from
Yeah.
memory.
You know what it reminded me of? Giggsy.
Giggsy.
It was a classic Giggsy goal. Like, I don't know if you got that feel from it.
I didn't think of that,
I
but
felt it, man.
yeah, I can see that. And then
He's like the non-AMG version of the car.
Yeah.
Rashi's got that extra AMG
Yeah.
horsepower, right?
Yeah. He's like General Motors.
He's like-
Giggsy's
I
General
think-
Motors.
oh yeah, I was about to say who's General Motors.
Giggsy. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I just want to clarify.
And then, yeah, obviously United got another goal through Martinez with that
Header.
chipped header. How weird was it?
Very odd.
He like scooped it. He was
Yeah.
like, "Scoop."
Scoopy boy. Yeah, that was very
Scoopity
bizarre.
whoopty shoo. Isn't that Kanye song? Anyway, moving on.
Yeah.
Very unorthodox, but nice. And I'd be looking at him too if maybe he'd been out with injury, might be still available in a couple of leagues, double game week.
Yeah, he had a lot of time off after the World Cup, and then he came back.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I think he's all good to go.
But
Now.
I think he's fit, he's ready to go.
Yeah, he's good.
I like him as a pickup,
more Fritsch.
especially for this double game week plus that Leeds
100%.
element. Yeah. Okay. Anyone else that you want to highlight from those teams, or
The one thing I was going to say about Arsenal is Zinchenko looks like he's playing again, which has been pretty hard for Zinchenko.
I've noticed him on
owners.
your bench a lot.
Yeah. Well, no, I've started playing him as of last week.
Yeah.
Or
I've been
maybe the week
enjoying
before.
watching a couple of cleanies.
There was one cleanie I missed, yeah. But I think that's the only thing. Otherwise, it's a pretty standard Arsenal team. Like, it hasn't changed that
They've
much.
brought in Trossard since we last spoke.
And he had a good performance.
He did. I think he's not going to be one you'd be, dying to pick up just because I think everyone else is nailed over him.
And he's probably already picked up.
Yeah.
Trossard owners are probably.
But
what if they get play him up front?
But would you be dropping him though if you were a Trossard owner?
No, I'd
You'd
definitely want to
through
see.
the transfer.
Yeah, I'd hold on.
Okay.
I wouldn't
I'd
want
give
to
it
do
2
what this
weeks.
guy and like drop Rodriguez for no reason.
Yeah, but he was like starting every week though, at least.
Yeah. We need a bit more data, I think, on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you can hold, maybe, but I would personally want a starting player in my team.
Yeah.
I just think Arsenal starting 11 is so fixed and locked.
It is fixed, yeah.
it is fixed and locked? They've got a double game week, game
One
week 23.
injury, though. One
But
injury and
will
he's
also,
in.
to be fair, come on for 20 minutes. If they're that attacking Arsenal, there's always
Yeah.
that cheeky substitute goal.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on.
Mm-hmm.
I want to talk City. I know it's a boring one, but I think we have to kind of give at least a little bit of props to a hat trick when it happens.
There weren't many other goals in the game week.
Yeah,
across the
exactly.
other
That's the
games,
thing.
so
Yeah.
we got
So
somewhere.
I'll intro this one. Haaland, well and truly back in the goals. 4 goals in his last 2 games. Most of them coming from this game here. Look, he looked pretty good. I mean, KDB did some nice work out there. Spicy ball into the back post, which Haaland just towers over. He's just so dominant in the air. Like, there's just so many ways he's dominant.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I even saw that the top recorded speeds, because I heard it came up because Mudryk in his first 20 minutes beat the fastest speed run in the Prem this season. And it kind of gave you all the players. He was Haaland was 4th. Like, he's a big fucking guy. You don't always see those guys. I mean, he must have been running. It was because he doesn't go fast over a burst. Like, he's not slow, but it's those tall guys that get that Usain Bolt, the last 20 meters where they really fucking get up to speed. But yeah, I was kind of surprised to see he has that much speed too, to be ranked as one of the top 4.
He's scary, right?
The acceleration is really good. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so great header there. Pen for the second goal, and then open goal basically for the third off that horrible pass from Jose Sarr.
Yeah.
Just literally just passed straight out to, I can't remember who it was, and then it was boom boom in Haaland goal.
Yeah. It's
I think Mahrez.
Oh yeah, it was Mahrez.
Yeah, Mahrez picked it up.
It was very selfless of him to pass that off. I did thank him.
And I was thinking that's just going to pay dividends for Mahrez's minutes because he's not selfish. Like, he wants to look for the pass.
Let's talk Mahrez because, since we potted,
Yeah.
it feels like, it's even become more certain.
Look, Mahrez,
Foden injured at the moment. He's
blanked once since we've returned. He's gone 6-8, 6-2, 17-6. And I mean, for whoever's picked him up in any league, you're frothing. Did
you get him?
Yeah, I picked him up.
I'm so mad.
But look, I think that Mahrez makes City better because he's so creative on that right side. Who else have they been playing out there? Bernardo Silva has owned that spot for a while.
I know. I picked him up just for the double.
Yeah, of course. But I just think he's like having, Jack on the other side. He's so creative. He's such a dribbler, and he gets creative. So
Yeah, I like it. Well, it seems like he's actually keeping Foden out of the team. I'm not sure what Foden's had this injury, but he's not actually been marked as injured. He's just not been playing. So it seems like for now, Mahrez has got that position, and we'll see. Maybe he'll get the chopping block that Pep Roulette thing could happen to
Of
him.
course.
He seems to be liking Jackie at the moment too.
But it's worth the risk. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, let's not talk about that.
And
Big
I think
favourite
also
lot.
when KDB wasn't playing all the minutes, having Mahrez on for set pieces, like Pep just knows he needs someone on a dead ball, and Mahrez can give him that. So
Okay, so another question I've got here. Cancelo,
yeah,
really out of favour and also potentially moving away
to Bayern
to Bayern, yeah.
for a loan deal with a potential move in the off season.
Yeah,
Which
I think
is
you said it.
so-
I think you said it perfectly right today. How the mighty have fallen.
Oh, I know. It's crazy.
Yeah.
The turnaround is nuts. And that's, to me, part of that is just Pep.
Yeah,
I feel like Pep, whatever, they might not have got on. I don't know. But you just know in that team, when something like that happens, it's done.
Yeah,
you
And-
reckon?
Well, he's been in
He-
love
he
with.
wants to leave.
He's been in love with that guy. I picked him up, actually. His name is, oh my God.
Sergio Gomez?
No,
Oh,
no.
no.
It's this young guy, Lewis.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lewis. Yeah.
Super young. Anyway, I picked him up for that double game week thinking, okay, he's playing. Pep loves to play someone in form.
And did he play both games?
No.
No.
Nah, he played one and they didn't keep a clean sheet against Tottenham. It's fucking brutal, man. Anyway, moving on.
The only other mention I'd say is Ake.
Yeah.
So Ake's been getting all the minutes. He's played 90 in the last 6 of the last 7 and got taken off at halftime for one of them. So, look, I know City aren't keeping the clean sheets, but surely they're going to tighten it up.
I don't know, man. I feel the opposite way. I feel like it's a sign of don't panic and jump in on the City replacement for Cancelo. I'd look elsewhere.
I
They're just not
agree.
keeping cleanies like all
They're not
season.
keeping clean sheets. That's why I dropped
surely they've
Diaz.
got to do it at some point, guys. Like
It just doesn't seem to be what they are going for this year. Do you know what I
They're
mean?
just trying to outscore
They're just
everyone.
going, we're going to score so many goals because it's obviously been a problem. They haven't been able to fix it. I just think they're going to be a bit leaky. And until they
unless
start,
you've got a locked defense and you don't need that extra spot. But if you need someone to be playing and potentially getting you points, I would be looking elsewhere personally.
yeah,
that's a good option.
Like I've stopped playing Edison as my keeper.
Yeah, I saw
So I'm
that.
like, why do I keep doing it? I keep missing out on Kepa points.
Kepa points. They're like a weird like monopoly money. It's like Kepa money. Kepa points. Okay, all right. Next one. Let's move on. We've talked enough about City there. Brighton.
Wow.
Yeah,
Mitoma.
they keep going.
They just keep ticking along. And yeah, Matoma. Miles. Oh, no, Hito's got him.
Yeah,
I do, but Miles is his biggest fanboy.
I am his biggest fanboy. And
Not his biggest.
You know what? I don't mind so much because I'm happy for him.
Yeah,
Like it's like when Son scores and I never have Son. It's like I'm happy for him because he just makes me smile.
Yeah, no, I like him.
Yeah.
I like him.
yeah.
I get it. He's super he looks super talented.
Yeah.
His numbers are crazy.
Yeah, and he scored against Liverpool in the FA Cup just the other day as well. So he's racking them up.
He's prime.
He's the new Almiron.
Yeah, true.
Almiron post World Cup.
I know. Almiron's been pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or is Solly March the new Almiron?
No, I like Matoma.
Matoma. He's got more goals.
Does he actually now?
Yeah, I think so.
Because
It'll be
Solly got a
close.
double the other week.
Yeah,
pretty sure he-
it-
Can you-
I think
Can
it'll be
someone
close.
get those numbers up?
I'll look at Matoma. You look at Solly.
Solly's got 4 goals since the World Cup.
How many's Matoma got?
Matoma has
4. That's my guess.
He's got 4.
Oh.
But 3 since the World Cup.
Actually, 3 since the World Cup.
But include FA Cup,
Oh,
though.
I was right, boys. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so yeah, look, we mentioned them all last time. Really, nothing's changed since we last talked, which was a couple of weeks ago.
But one thing has changed.
Oh,
Ferguson.
Fergie.
Yeah.
Yeah, look,
I think
what do you
that-
guys think?
I think he's a picker.
I think we liked him a little while ago when he scored his first goal.
Well, we
We
said it.
liked the punt, right?
We did like the punt, but now I feel like it's turning a little bit more than a punt.
Yeah. Well, it's when we just saw the first 2 goals back to back. We're like, this is a little bit of form here. Blank, and he got an assist the next week, and then he's returned it the last 4 game weeks.
Look, and the only thing is, 2 of those games he didn't start. He's clearly coming on and making an impact, but
Still scoring.
yeah, I don't know. Is he that super sub vibe? Who was that guy years ago that was the super sub? He ended up playing for Sydney FC.
Oh, Fondra.
Yeah, Fondra, the Fondre or something.
for like QPR or
Yes.
Reading, I think it was.
He was that super sub. He always used to come on and score, and like you'd be like, "Oh, he's not going to start."
I thought you were going to
You're
say
gonna play
like
him.
Chico. Like Chico Hernandez was a bit of a superstar.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
he was
an
good
OG
too.
superstar.
He's OG. Yeah, that's
well,
that's
OG in terms of
Our
our
league.
recent decade, not like Ollie Gunnar Solskjaer.
Okay, so is there anything else you want to highlight from Brighton?
I think it's just they're amazing assets. You got to be picking them up. The fixtures are looking amazing as well. Bournemouth, Palace, Fulham. Obviously, Newcastle's a bit of a tricky one, but West Ham, Leeds, like that's a.
They're all gone for me now. Like, surely no one.
If they're not, yeah,
I just don't-
trading for them as well, I'd be
tempted.
wanting to try and get in that.
Fuck, you'd be trading high right now. Like looking at Brighton,
You would be,
any Brighton, like you own Matoma.
Yeah,
There's not one person in my team you'd take, other than Haaland
who is in your team? Mitra might be interesting.
or Mitro.
Maybe.
Oh, on our trade.
I could do that. Is Mitoma a forward?
But what comes on the
No,
way
we'd
back?
have to do
Yeah.
someone else.
Oh no, that's fine with me. I got someone I'll pick up on the waivers. Oh, I like this trade. We'll talk later. Okay, now next one I want to talk about is a team we haven't talked about a lot this year, West Ham.
Let's talk about them.
We've avoided talking about them.
Yeah, they haven't looked great.
They didn't
this
want us to
season.
talk about them.
They didn't. Well, look, I think that this was 2-0, wasn't it? Fuck, who'd they play? I didn't note it down.
They played. Was it
Everton.
Wolves?
Yeah, sorry, this is shocking.
Everton.
Everton.
Oh, Everton. Okay,
Yeah.
well, you can score 2 goals against Everton pretty easy. Look, Bowen, though, with a couple of points there, how's he looking in recent weeks? Is this his only thing? Or I feel like we talked
He got
about
an
something.
assist. I picked him up right about a month ago just because I saw he was available and I thought,
Yeah.
I think I had a lackluster player and I was like, you know what? I prefer to take a punt on Bowen. And yeah, he got an assist a couple of weeks ago and he scored a brace now.
I just want to circle back to a lackluster player.
Yeah.
I want to know who it is.
You want to know? I'll tell you who it is. I'll find it during the pod.
Was it Ben Rama?
No.
Because Benny Rama had a decent opportunity in this game. And I'm surprised you haven't already picked him up.
It's already in his waiver.
Yeah.
He is.
Do you know what might be a slight back to the Bowen point?
Back to the bone.
Antonio's come back into the starting lineup.
I really like it, guys.
And I'll say
That might be the influence.
well, the next thing I was going to say is it was a great goal for their second goal, and it was Antonio who was just unstoppable down the wing, and that just reminded me of what he was like when he was really in form. He used to just monster people.
He did.
And he had that pace, those juicy, fucking powerful
and
legs.
even if he didn't get the returns himself, he was doing that work, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And obviously crosses it in beautifully, and Bowen smashes it home on the bounce. Sorry, I had to burp all that tequila. Yeah, it just looked awesome. I was like, whoa, that's a goal. Like, if that doesn't give him a little bit of confidence.
And he just scored in the FA Cup as well, guys.
Who?
Antonio.
Wow.
Yeah. So he's got a little bit of form.
My question for you, though, two things. One, it was against Everton.
Yeah.
How does that kind of change?
It was a nice goal. Like, it
They're
was,
still, Everton are just still.
I get that, but like, regardless of that position, like, yes, the defender probably should have kept up with him, but that is also an Antonio thing to
Yeah.
do what he did. And the goal was very nice. Like, that cross was perfect. Bowen's pickup was nice. I don't know. What have they got next? Oh, Jesus.
It's a bit tricky.
Their fixtures aren't great.
Yeah.
Newcastle, Chelsea, Tottenham are the next 3. Honestly, 2 of those are decent. Chelsea. Where are Chelsea?
For a
at
team
with
that don't
clean
score a
sheets?
lot, your defense is a lot better than Everton's.
Yeah, ours is. And I think our defense actually has been decent in the last couple of weeks.
Do you want to know the lackluster player? Found the trade.
Oh, yeah.
Bernardo.
Silver.
Yeah.
Oh, I picked him up.
Yeah, but that's a good punt.
What, you dropped him a while ago?
For Bowen, yeah.
Okay. Just a quick, like I was looking at Chelsea's clean sheets. I didn't realize how many points Kepa had got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got like fucking
many.
9 points and then 10 points. Fuck.
Too
in the
many,
last 2
dude.
game weeks.
He's a hauler.
He's hauling.
Absolute.
Okay. I think that's the last game we were really talking about. Is there anyone else in West Ham, if they are looking a little spicy?
The only potential's Danny Ings with his transfer, but he's got a little bit of an injury flag at the moment.
didn't know about that.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Missed that one.
Yeah.
He's now the second player to tick off all the maroon. What do you call them? The claret and blue colours.
Yeah.
Villa, Burnley, and West Ham.
Pingers for Ingers.
Dude, he's been everywhere.
He's
Because
a
if you think
slut.
about it, where did he start? It was
Burnley to start with.
Burnley, Liverpool.
Yep. Southampton.
Loved it there. Southampton, Aston Villa, West Ham. That's 5 clubs
Yeah.
in the Prem.
He's a slut, isn't he?
That's crazy.
Where next? Maybe a
fucking
6-month
knows?
contract somewhere just for shits and giggles.
Yeah.
Tottenham.
Mate, there's a lot of other teams, so
Yeah.
But he's got an injury flag at the moment. But
I'm thinking he's going to be at Forest.
Yeah. Mate, they're signing the whole league. They're just crazy.
even everyone else. Then was it the biggest?
Didn't
like,
they sign someone
roster?
else as well? Sorry. Just,
Who,
I
West
know we
Ham?
talked about it. Fuck.
West Ham.
West Ham.
Yeah, West Ham. Sorry. Yeah, West Ham. I thought I had it up. Oh, anyway, we'll move on.
Not sure.
I thought they signed this guy, Duran or something.
Uh,
Not sure.
Oh no, that was Villa.
Bamba.
Sorry. I was confused with another claret and blue. Anyway, that was a long bit of
They all look
bit of
alike.
dead air. Then
They all look
let's move on to our stop, drop, and roll. Hold, not roll. Hito, why don't
Fire
you explain
safety.
it? It's been
Fire
a while.
safety.
Give us the lowdown.
I'll give you the lowdown. Stop. This is just a wake up call. Stop sleeping on these bitches.
Yeah.
these
If they've not been on your radar, and for some godforsaken reason they're still free, pick them the fuck up. Next, drop. Pretty self-explanatory. Get them out of your team right now. Let's do it.
There's a few on the list this week.
There's a lot on this list, and then the final one is hold. We just, instead of roll, we want to hold,
Hold.
and we think there's needing a bit more time to think about these players.
All right.
Let's go.
Stop. We've already talked about these boys, but Matoma and Ferguson.
they need to be picked up if they're not.
Yeah, it's just stupid now.
No.
Wolf, yeah, Fergie, yeah. He's definitely a stop now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's all for this week. You guys,
It's not really a stop, but maybe Bowen. I don't know because whoever owned Bowen might have dropped him.
Yeah, I have one.
Talk.
Serge Aurier.
whoa.
He was actually in my pick
There you go.
at the final section
There
of
you
our
go.
pod.
I
Yeah.
think he's got to be
He's-
stop, right?
his form is incredible.
It's awesome. Last 4 weeks have been 10, 8, 8, 2.
Yeah.
I've got a surprise one too.
Talk to us.
He's had a pretty fucking good run, actually. And I'm looking at his points and I'm like, he's done it again.
Who?
Fully on the sly. Like, we talk about him every year. It's like, you just have to put him in your team
I know
and
who you're
keep
gonna
him
say.
there.
J-Dubs?
JWP.
Dude.
He's on 75 points, which is more than like, well, I don't know. Someone
the
else can
league.
bring that up, but I don't have that on the screen right now. But since game week 16, he's basically
He's got 4
he's
goals.
got 2 blanks.
He's got 4 goals, the same as the Brighton boys since being back from the World Cup.
Crazy. A 15-point haul against Everton. Yeah, 7 points against Fulham, 5 points against Brighton, 5
And
points to Liverpool.
The big thing there, one, I picked him up after the double, so suck in. 2,
You fucking picked him up already. Oh, God, you slut. Jesus. What's going on here?
I just looked in his eyes and he gets
very
tequila.
satisfied. Tequila eyes. It's like a poem, isn't it? Looked in my tequila
Okay,
eyes.
wait. Are you saying something or are you going to keep making weird poems?
Just fantasizing. Second, the reason he's in such good form is because he's playing a number 10 role. He's moved from the double pivot into a number 10.
Yeah, I did hear
So he's scoring from open play as well as his free kicks, which I think the keepers want him to score. He's even scoring when the ball's not in top bins. It's like ends
the
up
power.
It ends
It's
up
hidden
randomly,
power.
and you're like, that looks savable, but it's
the golf, man. Seriously.
dude, it is.
Golfers are just good at sport.
It's precise. It's
Yeah.
precision.
Yeah.
And okay, all right. We better move on. Are you guys happy? Are there any stops that we've missed there?
Now let's talk about drop because we've got a few to get through.
Let's do it.
Okay, first one's one I put in.
Who?
ASM.
Yeah.
Alan Samasamam.
He's just hasn't had that form since the injury.
Well, look, the thing is as well, he's not really got many chances. I mean, since coming back, He was fit just before the break,
Yeah.
before the World Cup break.
He got a little assist, I remember.
Yeah, and I was starting to think, oh, hang on.
Mm.
But now looking at him, so I'm getting up his numbers here. He's barely got, he doesn't have a start. I think he got 45 minutes against Fulham. I don't know if he started that match, but he came off 45 minutes or went on at halftime.
Mm.
He's literally got 1 point every week since I've owned him.
Yeah.
That was a punt at the time. It felt like a pretty good punt because Newcastle were just kind of in form. But yeah, it's not paid off. So he'll be out of my team this week.
That's a good one. Well, I chucked in the next one. I put in Cancelo, depending on what happens for the rest of the week. So if you're listening now, just keep an eye on it because I'm not going to fully drop until it's done.
Is that what you tell all the ladies?
It's deadline day today, so
Isn't it Friday?
At the time of
not
recording.
31st.
Oh, it's the 31st, is
Yeah.
it? Oh,
Yeah,
Unless
yeah,
they've
yeah.
extended. Haven't they done that in the past?
They have. Did they do
Or
it
is that
this
for
year?
Jan or for end of season?
I thought I heard something about this Friday thing too. Anyway, one of you
don't know.
boys that is good with the looking up of the
Okay,
Googling,
We'll keep an eye. out.
we'll take care of that for us.
Yeah.
And then I put another one on. I put in Alvarez because I think a lot of people would have taken a punt post World Cup on those deep leagues on Alvarez maybe coming good. And look, after this Hattie from Haaland, I'm thinking you just got to move on.
Yeah, look, you do. One question to me, and it's not the right time of the season for this to start happening, but like, at what point I guess it's Arsenal are keeping City playing well, right? But at some point, the Champions League is huge for them. Like
Yeah.
that's what they probably want more than the Prem this year.
Well-
So when do they start resting Haaland for the Champions League? Anyway, that's just something to think about. It's
That is
just
a
a
good-
thought that came to my mind.
That's a good back of the mind thought to have. And maybe Haaland owners, if they've got a spare spot, should just be picking up Alvarez for those game weeks.
Well, the forward spot's easy to have a little cheeky hold for because
Yeah.
there's not many out there.
God, I've got them all.
Yeah, you're like,
Oh, that's what I can
like
do. I'll
Ash
do the
from-
trade with you, and I'll get Matoma, and then I'll get rid of whoever the shit player
you're
you
like
give
Ash
me.
from Pokemon, aren't you? Just got
Gotta
'em
catch
all.
them all. City players.
I would be getting with. It is transfer deadline day today, by the way. So
It is.
I think
You looked
you'll
it up.
know very soon.
Okay.
Another one. Have we said Ziyech yet?
No.
I do.
Apparently, he's landed in Paris to complete his PSG switch.
Really? He's going.
Live updates for you.
Whoa, that's shock. It is shocking to me in a way because I thought we might keep him.
Look, he was so keen to go even before the World Cup.
Yeah, I know.
And he wants to go to the Bermuda Triangle, man.
Yeah. Well,
Mbappe, Messi, and
Neymar. Yeah.
I'm looking at. Yeah, look. To be fair, he's only
And
really.
you'll get lost in there because you won't ever see him fucking
Exactly.
play.
He started like 3 games.
You heard it here first on this pod.
Look, if that happens, but you wait until the transfer goes through, right? Like, or do you drop him this week?
Well,
Who's
he's-
really got Ziyech
the
in
waivers
their
though not till
teams?
Friday, right? Like it's gonna be you're gonna be able to know the news before the waiver.
Yeah.
You got till Friday night. Well, our time Friday night.
Yeah.
That's
But
perfect.
You'll know it.
You'll know it.
and I think that
Do you keep him if he stays?
no, just drop him.
I know this is controversial.
Yeah, go on.
Just hold with me, okay? So we got Felix, looked great
Yeah, he did.
until he fucking flew in like
He
a
looked
crazy person.
great.
He looked fucking great.
Yeah.
Muddy.
Yeah.
That's what we're going to call him. I've already got that name for him. The
Mud
Mud
Boy.
Boy. Yeah.
Mud cake.
Spent about 20 minutes on the
Okay.
pitch and looked sexy.
looked so
like I was just like, oh baby, we got something here. Maybe, maybe. I don't want to fucking jinx it.
Electricity.
All right. So you've got that kind of combination there. Like both of those players looked electric on their debuts. What does that do to the players around them? Who's going to start around them? Is it going to be Havertz down the
Havertz.
middle
Yeah.
with Felix up top?
Felix has always played off a
Off the
striker
shoulder.
up front.
I reckon off the shoulder.
Yeah. Okay.
Kind of just like an advanced number 10.
But another question. Chelsea, there's a lot of questions at Chelsea right now. So maybe we should address this in the pod, I think.
Let's talk about it.
Because James is nearly back.
Mm-hmm.
Chilwell is nearly back.
Chili's back.
Yeah. Chili's at 50% on the website. I've got to look, but I know he's been in training for at least 3 weeks. And so is 2 weeks. I think in James too, they both got cited in the same training and everyone got pretty frothy. But when they came back, will we switch to 5 at the back again?
I think that he'd have to because he hasn't done it yet. Like he hasn't had the opportunity to do it.
So where do these players play? Because then it will be
Muddy and Felix behind Havertz and then 2 midfielders.
I don't think that Ziyech and Pulisic, they get a run in this team. They've had their chance for me.
Where did Felix come on and play?
He was played in like number 10, like off the shoulder.
When he started?
Second striker.
Yeah.
More.
Yeah.
With Havertz?
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Good chat. Love
A
it.
lot of question marks.
Lots of questions.
Okay, let's talk about
last
our
one.
holds.
Yeah. And last one, we put Ericsson. That's just to
sorry.
monitor for this injury. So
Yeah.
just keep an eye out before deadline.
Okay, hold.
Do we have many holds?
I just put Gakpo in. Like, I only just picked him up. It's already looking shaky. He's had a few opportunities. Liverpool, and he's missed plenty. I don't know. The one I watched him play against Chelsea, I was like, dude, fucking score the goal,
Oh,
please.
man.
I didn't really want it, but
so
it
fucking
was like
lucky.
he had so many opportunities. But it feels like he could be goals imminent. It feels like maybe
And we're short on players.
He's
so
getting the chances.
you could wait for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait and see.
I have another one.
Yeah.
I think Almiron has to be shouted out as a hold
Yeah.
because he's not done much since being World Cup.
And Newcastle are still playing good.
I'd want to wait a little bit longer.
No one's dropping Almiron.
No.
Fucking crazy.
I think if it goes for like 5 more weeks, I would be.
Yeah. Five's a long time, yeah.
What do you
That's
do?
a lot of games, man.
If you're gonna trade him, you got to jump on that early. Like for example, like when his form started dipping, because you're like, oh, he's only missed 2. You know,
If Salah doesn't
Or you do
score
it
this week,
now
I'm dropping.
before people start figuring it out. I do it right now. Try and be
Yeah,
like, oh,
maybe.
It's just been like 4 weeks since he hasn't done anything.
who's got him?
5 weeks. You know who has him.
Tim.
Tim does. Nah, Tim won't do anything.
Yeah.
All right. Maybe I'll try and get him off him. No, fucking form's ridiculously bad, mate. Just give him to me. I'll take him off your hands. Okay. Transfers. Let's talk about the few that we haven't talked about.
There's a couple to raise.
Okay. Well, Mudryk, we kind of already brought him up.
Yeah.
He looks sexy as hell, and I was kind of surprised he didn't score in that last game. But we've already talked about him. I think he's a
He'd be
starter.
scooped up as well.
Yeah, already scooped. Next one is I've got on my list is this guy Tete. He's a winger. He signed for I've just got Leicester.
Oh, they need some help.
First Brazilian to ever sign for Leicester. Fun fact.
Yeah.
You got a little page open on my boy here? You got any stats?
I did. I can't find it right now. But whilst we're talking about Leicester, quickly, I just saw transfer rumors. Jack Harrison potentially from Leeds.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Yeah.
That's
What do you think about that?
I think it's he's not going to walk straight into that team.
He hasn't done a lot.
No.
Unfortunately.
I don't think he's going to walk straight into that team. It's hard to know because you got Harvey Barnes who I think plays every week. You got Maddo.
Yeah.
Then who's up front for them? It's like
'Cause
Vardy
he normally
or
plays on the left, but he could learn to play on the right. But on the right side, it's not like a clear. It's like, Albrighton or
yeah, true.
it's never been like a.
But what about this Tete guy? I want to know more about it.
Last
Tete,
year
sorry, I
in League
sidetracked us.
One, he played half the games, like 17, scored 6 goals, 2 assists. It's all right.
Okay. And where was he playing? At Shakhtar.
Yes.
Yeah, it was. I think I
Maybe they
said
won
that.
no,
that.
at
That's
Lyon.
a lot.
Oh,
And he was at Shakhtar before that.
right, but now obviously Shakhtar aren't playing.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I think it might be a bit early to pull the trigger on Tete.
But, the year before when he was there, 17 matches, 9 goals, 1 assist.
okay.
Like, that's
There are some underlying
goals.
numbers.
that's 2 to 1, yeah.
Okay, let's move on to our next one. Did you guys see Anthony Gordon?
Yes.
$45 million. Well, you never know with these Saudi guys. Could be
Never know.
could be 45 billion. They got this cash to splash.
Dude, it's live golf all over again.
So
Yeah.
wait, are they buying Everton as well?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Lampard's already gone.
Everton's up for sale apparently as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Boys,
Owners
come
put
on.
them up for sale.
Let's just chip in a couple bucks. We'll be like part investors.
I'll do it.
I will bring Tim Cahill back in some capacity.
I'll do it just to run
Dude,
them down to
coach.
like
Yeah,
league.
and Tim
Cahill.
Howard. Get the Tims.
Yes.
Get both Tims back.
Oh my god.
Who else would you get back? Oh, you know who else I'd get
Steven
back?
Pienaar.
Peter. That's what I was gonna say.
You know who I'd bring back? Baines.
Oh,
Leighton
He was,
fucking
in,
Baines.
he was in charge whilst they sacked Frankie.
really?
Yeah, he was.
I didn't see that.
But yeah, they just announced Daishi as the new manager.
Let's give a shout out to Sean Dyche on this.
Oh, is Daishi the new manager?
Yeah,
manager.
just today.
Oh, what?
Crazy.
Oh, that's cool.
Absolutely amazing.
Who else would you bring back? This is a fun game.
Seamus Coleman. Is he
Oh,
still there?
No, he's
yeah,
still
he
there.
is still there.
He's their captain.
No, you bring back him like of 6 years ago or something. And who else would you
OG
bring back?
wing
Oh,
backs.
Decore.
Or Decore.
The top 5 box-to-box midfielder.
But didn't he come back?
Well, he left, didn't he?
But didn't he come back?
No, he's there now.
Yeah,
Still.
he left and came back.
Oh,
yeah.
wait, what?
After like 6 months, I swear to God, look it up. I swear it happened. I remember being like, there must be another Decore. But and the other one,
left.
you know who I bring back? Everton Lukaku. Oh, that would be sick.
Yeah.
Put Timmy up there with him. Just be like, brah,
Yes.
brah, brah. It'd be awesome.
Aaron Leonard.
Oh,
Was he there
Lennon.
after
no,
or before,
he was
um,
after Tottenham.
After Tottenham,
And
he went
dude,
there. Obviously.
who's that defender that banged one in against
Fucking
Liverpool?
Jaggy Elton.
Oh, Big Phil. Yeah, I had
That
Jags
still
back
hurts
then.
me, man.
Big Phil Jags. Oh.
Johnny Heitinger or whatever his fucking name was.
Oh, jeez. This is a highlight reel. Why don't we bring Moisey back while we're at it?
Yeah, definitely. Actually, no.
Nah, give Shawnee a go.
I think there was rumors of him potentially going there.
Moyes.
Yeah.
Because he's not been doing great at West Ham this year. Like he's been a
not
bit
been
under
doing
the,
well.
the pump.
Okay, Ducouré must have gone because he's, it's not. This is a very weird minutes he's had. It doesn't make sense to line with.
Well,
him,
maybe he
though.
did leave. I don't know.
I don't know. I think he just didn't play. It's very odd. It's like the weirdest sporadic minutes across
Okay,
the season.
Well, they
Who
just
knows?
lost Anthony Gordon. So who's going to fill in his? Was he was starting, wasn't he?
Well,
Yeah.
off the
Right.
press as well. There's talk
Oh,
of
God, off
a
the
40
press.
mil bid for Gallagher.
Connor.
Yeah, from Everton.
40?
Yeah.
Fair enough,
Bump it
man.
up.
Because I don't want Chelsea to fuck up another career. Because Conor Gallagher could be amazing.
He's had a bit of opportunity this year, I'll say that, and he hasn't looked great in a Chelsea shirt.
Yeah, but he's come off the bench. Like he hasn't
that's
really
what-
started.
I'm sorry, but these young players, that's what they have to do. They have to come off the bench and,
And
make
he's
an
not
impact.
that
and he's
young,
not
right?
doing
He's
He's
that.
sound like Greg
24, isn't he?
Norman, you know, from fucking Live.
Isn't he 24?
Thank you. That makes me feel really proud of myself. I'm turning a real asshole. I need to take my clothes off.
Yeah.
Get nude. Okay. Wow, that was a tangent.
He's like
So,
24, isn't he? Gallagher?
Gallagher. Oh,
He's not that old.
I think
22?
he's younger than that. Yeah.
Take it easy.
He's in his 20s.
Young.
He's not like a
Well, he's in his
teenager.
20s.
Yeah, but he's not a
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, but he's not a teenager anymore, right? You know,
No.
players are fucking hitting their peak at like
I
25.
just wish that like Palace bought him, to be honest.
Well, apparently Chelsea are now waiting for other offers.
Right.
He's
So I
20.
think
He's
Palace-
22.
yeah,
22.
he's young
Still,
as.
but like, but when you're saying come on and make an impression,
Oh, yeah,
like, if you're 18, you've got time to.
Yeah, at
Let's
his age
settle.
now, he should be coming on and making an impact. And I think at times he has in different ways. And
fucking like-
we're getting really stuck down in Chelsea chat
Fucking
again.
Harvey Elliott though is like starting nearly every game for Liverpool, and he's 19, like 20. Like he's making that impact.
We can't love Harvey Elliott. God.
Harvey Elliott is
Mate, you should have because
champ.
you fucking buy every game.
All right. Any other transfers to talk about? I mean, oh shit, we've just been talking about Chelsea for ages. They've signed like half the fucking world.
There's a lot out there from like Bournemouth and Forest and all these random shit teams. So
Wow.
personally, I'm waiting to see what happens.
You want some data.
Yeah, I want some data
Well,
before I
so
jump
many of
the
the
trigger on
deals
any
are
of
like
these guys.
undisclosed, and you're like, I'm too lazy to go and do the research right now.
Like just random wingers. Like Dan Juma's come on loan to Tottenham from Villarreal. Like, you know, since being there from 19 to 21, scoring 17 goals in 52 games. Like, okay, but is he going to like be put on instead of Cooley?
It'll
or-
be a lot of competition. I don't think it's Cooley that takes the hit.
I don't know, yeah.
I think it might be Sonny.
Sonny Boy. Ooh, interesting.
Yeah, 'cause-
Anthony Gordon is probably someone who's gone from Prem to Prem is the most interesting to me.
Enticing, yeah.
Like,
I liked Badiashile. I don't know if we brought him up last time. It was
Yeah.
decent. And the other guys for Chelsea seem like they might just end up going back out on loan. There was
Seems like
a
a
lot of youngsters.
there was one winger that I think was going to stay. Was it Maduke?
Oh yeah, Maduke. Yeah, from
I think he
PSV.
might stay.
Yeah, he has
I
some
don't know
decent
about
stats behind
Oh,
him.
you don't know about
No.
it? Oh, Jesus. Hito's got the stats because
I've been
my thing says
blinded.
I can't connect to the server.
Right.
So I'm really going to need Hito to
So
come
he
through
scored 21 goals in 77 appearances for PSV.
Okay.
So not too
Little
bad.
Dutch
return.
league.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think like definitely something to keep a look at.
Sounds like another Memphis Depay to
But
me.
it's the problem. The problem we're
Maybe.
having is like, oh, Jesus. Hopefully, fucking not. Well, actually, no. Can we have Barca like that?
Yeah, the old-
but just that 1 year Barca.
Yeah, the
like,
Barca
performance from
Memphis.
Depay. Okay, fuck. We've been fucking talking about these transfers for ages.
That's all right.
Yeah. Well-
That's all right.
Another closing thought then.
closing.
To add to the whole, I want to see what happens. Unless I know they're joining a team who's doing okay and going to start, that excites me. Like a Mudryk, for example. Like he's coming into an okay team and he's going to start. Whereas all these other players who are potentially
Yeah.
Yeah.
more squad players or, who knows.
Like Gakpo. because
yeah,
you
like
think
I'm not
he'll-
dropping a player unless they're really out of form.
But let's talk about it. I guess we sometimes we get very caught up in what we would do because we're in a 7-man league. Like,
Yeah.
you got to think that there's people in these bigger leagues punting way early on these guys. Like, imagine a 12-man league. You just be like, fuck, yeah, new guy, grab him.
Yeah.
Fuck, he might go hot. Like, the stakes are so different
Yeah.
for those players. They only have to literally just come a little hot because I'm sure the rest of your team.
Well, all I'd be saying then is like, look at the team that they've joined and does it look like they're going to come in and be a starter?
Yeah.
Like, have they bought up someone to fill a position that's ready to go?
yeah.
Or are they just adding to options?
I can't
That's
imagine.
the hard thing.
In a 12-man league, I would have assumed that like there'd be 3 players on your team that you would just stay with, and that the rest would be just swing players.
I think you just need to kick a few people out of your league so you don't have to have so many.
yeah,
so much
exactly.
competition.
Have the relegation battle.
Yeah, drop it down to 8.
That would be great. Drop it down to 2 6-man leagues.
Yeah.
That would be good.
And you could do it like basketball, where you then is it basketball you verse from the different conferences?
Oh,
That's NFL.
oh,
No,
NFL.
conferences, Yeah.
That would be
basketball,
good.
Basketball.
And then the
No, that
winner
is
from the
basketball. They do that.
East and West.
Okay.
East
yeah.
versus West. That is
Just
good.
American sports in general, right?
Yeah.
They do that.
That's
for a lot of
crazy.
things.
Yeah, I think they do.
Yeah.
How would you do that? I don't know.
I don't know, but I'm
Playoff for the last
so
fucking
tempted.
10 game weeks or something.
Oh, that would be hectic. Okay, we're gonna workshop that bad boy.
We need 6 more people.
All right.
Let's go.
Yeah, we need 6 more people and 6 more shots of tequila. Let's
do
do
this.
it. All right, who are our top pickups, guys? Let's finish out this ep. Guys, what
I'll
are you
go first.
thinking? Hito?
I've been doing a lot of talking right now, so I'm going to just keep going. First one, Estupian.
I was wondering how you were going to say it.
I don't know if I did.
I think it's lucky that Miles wasn't saying it.
Okay, yeah, that's probably a good one. I don't know if he's still not, picked up. He's had some good returns the last few weeks for Brighton defense.
He got a big haul, didn't he?
Yeah, I think he got 9 points just recently.
Yeah,
He got
I
2
really
assists,
like him
I think,
too.
in the last game.
We didn't highlight him in that Brighton chat there, so
No, we
just
didn't.
trying to float that one under the radar.
Yeah, just forget what I say.
Okay.
But yeah, that's a little pickup for the last 2 weeks, 6 points and 9 points.
Mm-hmm.
And then my other pickups include Martinez.
Which one?
United.
Oh,
I think defense, the double game week.
I know.
Defense. They've had good defense recently, so jump on that. And then also, I think a punt on Gallagher seems like he could go deadline day.
I like it.
But actually, we're going to know before the waiver. So
Yeah.
what if he does go to Palace, like,
Yeah.
fucking jump on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is enticing.
Mm.
But will he just walk in and be the same
I
player?
just think Palace will.
They got pretty upset with him in our game with him just recently. With
Yeah.
Palace.
Well, they were Devo. They couldn't sign him in the summer, right? So,
but there
surely
was
they
like a
have the
lot
money.
of rowdy boys on the field in the
Yeah.
last Crystal Palace game.
They'll take him back.
They would.
Oh,
But they're not having him. Okay, what's next? Oh, Gallagher. So you've already done that. Okay, Milesy boy, what do you got?
Look, I'm gonna old boy of mine, Antonio. I think that we've spoken about him. He's got a little bit of form, and we know what Antonio's capable of. He hasn't done it yet this season, but I think he could do it.
Like murder or what is it? What's he capable of?
Fixtures don't look great, so I wrote that down before I heard about the fixtures. But if you've got a spare striker spot, it's always worth a pickup.
and Skamaka's injured, so
Yeah.
and so's Ingsy potentially. So
Serge Aurier,
Walking.
who Hito mentioned before, I think the stats just don't lie.
What are the stats?
It looks
it's like 8, 8, 6, 10 or something.
So they're the points.
10, 8, 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The points don't lie.
Yeah. Points don't lie.
Okay. Points definitely don't lie.
PDL.
and I did have Ferg down because obviously
Just in
I needed
case.
a third.
Yeah.
But I'm actually going to scrap it because we've said he's just a stop. Pick him up. I'm going to say Anthony from
Yes.
Bournemouth.
Oh, from Bournemouth. Okay, I
Yes.
thought you were going to say Anthony Gordon.
No, I'm going to say Anthony from Bournemouth.
Okay.
He's looked really good. He scored last week, and they've got so many injuries up top. You know, like Solanke's injured, Billings injured, like all of these people. So I think that he might take his opportunity, and Bournemouth have looked good.
Without those players,
It was a good goal as well.
Yeah.
He scored this week.
Yeah, he scored a great goal.
Yeah.
I just think that it's just punty if you've got room
I
for
like
it. Then I want to give the people something fresh.
Yeah.
fresh.
Well, this is also trying to be a little bit,
Yeah.
outsider, right? Aren't we?
Well, I'm not being very fresh.
Okay.
I've got my boy Muddy in
Oh,
there.
he'd be taken, bro.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll come up with another one.
Because he's already had a waiver.
Wegsy.
Wegsy, I think that's a good one.
Workhorse.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
gorse.
I like
Especially
that.
for the double
like
game week. DGW. We know what that means.
DGW.
It means points galore unless you all the players I picked up that game week.
Double D's.
And then the next one, well, Felix be on too, but I feel like last time we talked, these guys weren't available. So I feel like now.
We've had a waiver since.
I know, but
Yeah.
that's the reason I put them
I
in.
know.
Okay, well, I mean, Felix, obviously. All right, now I've got to come with something on the run. Oh, no, you can't do JWP.
I'll give you one.
No, don't give me one.
JWP's a fine.
No, but he's already in a stop. I put him in stop.
Yeah. Okay. It's a mess. We're at Gordon, Anthony Gordon.
Yeah, Anthony Gordon.
Yeah.
Him, he looks great. No, I don't like it. Oh, it's
don't like
punty. It's punty.
Yeah.
Because Newcastle haven't been scoring a lot of goals.
But maybe he'll come in and change the.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Maybe Sam Massimo will come back. Nah, he's a drop. He's definitely a drop. All right, boys. I'm not coming up with anything else. It's
that's
too.
all right.
I can't do stuff on the fly.
That's
like
fun
this.
ripping into your picks, so it's all good.
Oh, they're fucking solid. It's just maybe a bit late. Well, if it's what we normally go off, it's like, oh, well, they haven't really proven themselves yet. Neither of them had. But
people would
fucking
have
Felix
punched
has
it
a
on
red
there.
You know who you
card.
could say? Potence. A little bit of form.
Yeah.
Pody.
You know what? I should look at my watch list. I don't usually open up my watch list
Oh, he's
to
gonna
the
reveal the
people here.
watch list.
3 goals in 5 games.
I'll open my watch
Read
list.
them all out for us.
Oh, God.
And Wolves, they've got Liverpool who are leaking. Then Southampton,
Yeah.
Bournemouth, Fulham. I think Potence is a great option, by the way.
Yeah, he is in my. That's what reminded me because he is actually in my little situation here in my watch list. Yeah, look, there's nothing else. The only thing that I was thinking, no, it's real punty. Everything's super punty.
What about
we like punts.
Ben Buendia? Potentially.
Buendia, yeah.
Buendia, maybe. You know what I heard, and I don't know who was talking about it, but I thought it was a good point. If West Ham keep going terribly, and they get a new manager, someone who actually knows how to harness Paqueta, who's actually like pretty crazy on the ball,
Yeah.
but Moisey has no idea how to utilize him, like none, and that's why part of the reason why he's not had a good run. But if they get a new manager, and I feel like he could be ready for a bump,
Yeah.
but that's not a pickup for right now.
Yeah.
That's just something I've been thinking about workshopping.
I like it. I like it.
All right, boys. Well, I think that's enough. We didn't have
enough
any
of us.
questions this week.
No.
Now, I think Miles has been a bit laissez-faire with the Instagram. Hito's
Yeah.
been a bit laissez-faire with the Twitter.
Yeah. We had a good question a couple of weeks ago. Should someone drop Sterling? And we said unanimously yes.
And you know what happened in our league?
Yeah.
He's dropped.
Oh, he got dropped.
Swoop, baby, swoop.
Oh, really?
Yeah. What do you do? Now, here's a good chat.
Yeah.
Question.
Did he get dropped last week?
Do you swoop? Swoop, baby, swoop.
Look, I don't even know if I would.
Oh, it's tempting.
It's so tempting.
Because how the fuck are we going to line up? I feel like it's going to be different every week. That's the danger with Chelsea.
Because Muddy's going to take the left wing spot, right? Over Sterling.
I don't know. Well, Sterling could go up front over Javi.
And Sterling can play right as well.
Yeah, he can. Maybe it'll be better for him on the right.
Did you see that thing that came up the other day that Sterling's getting a haircut and he's trying to make him look like the other new player? What was it? The one that you picked up.
Badia Shield?
Badia Shield.
What, they were trying to make his hair look the same?
Yeah, so he can get picked.
He didn't fucking grow like 2 feet.
Yeah, I was going to say, he's going to need some real high tops. Oh, my God. Okay, boys. Well, I think we should round it out. We're sub 60 minutes.
Okay.
That's enough for tonight.
That's nice.
That's good.
Put in a good shift. To anyone who's still listening, please reach out with questions.
Yeah,
Miles will respond this
I'm
week.
back
He's
on.
back.
Yeah.
Hito is semi here. We're not sure if it's a
Mentally
ghost. Yeah, I think that's it.
Translucent.
Reach out.
Chat to you.
Bye.